What's up, everybody? I am completely bumming it today, but I could not wait to make this video to teach you guys how to find keywords for local SEO. Right, so that's the title of this video, how to find keywords for local SEO. If you're a dispensary or really any local business and you're trying to rank your business at the top of Google, the process usually starts with keyword research, right? You need to know what keywords you're even attempting to rank for and why you're attempting to rank for those keywords. Are those even the right keywords to try to target, right? You should know this stuff before you, attempt to target them and attempt to go after them before you start really putting in all that work. But the process is usually easier said than done. It can be a little confusing, especially if it's your first time doing it. But I built a free tool. It's on RevenueKit.com, and it makes the process so straightforward. You're just going to fill in a couple things, and it's literally just going to tell you what you should rank for, and it's going to show you why you should rank for those keywords as well. So you're going to go to RevenueKit.com, hover over free tools, click on local SEO keywords, and you'll get to the tool. Just fill out your information. And you need to search for your Google business profile. I just did a search for a dispensary near me. I'm just going to pick the first, dispensary that's close to me. So These Days Dispensary. And you should see it on the autofill. Make sure that's your location and click continue. And when you get to step 2, it's going to ask you, what services do you offer? So these are services, but also just keywords that you think you should rank for, right? So if you're a dispensary, obviously, dispensary is a keyword that you should try to rank for. But also there's cannabis dispensary or weed dispensary, right? If you do delivery, there's cannabis delivery or weed delivery. And you could try getting more creative depending on how aggressive and competitive your market is. Maybe you want to rank for cannabis deals, weed deals, pre-rolls, edibles, concentrates. Pick the top 5 keywords or services that you offer and enter them here on step 2. Next, we're going to go to service areas. So one, obviously start with where your business is located. So I believe they're in Northridge, California. So we're going to start there, but also there's nearby cities, right? Again, maybe the competition for the Northridge keywords is too high. It's not worth, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, right? As they say. So we could try like Canoga Park, Porter Ranch, Tarzana, Reseda, right? We'll try a couple of those. And that's it. You click get keyword ideas. It's going to create up to 25 different combinations. So you put 5 services, 5 service areas. It's going to combine those and make 25 combinations. And what it's going to do is it's going to literally tell you the search volume for each keyword as well as the keyword difficulty, right? So here, Dispensary Northridge gets the most search volume. It gets 100 searches a month. And the keyword difficulty is a 0 out of 100. So that's an easy decision, right? Might as well go for the one that gets the most volume because the keyword difficulty is the lowest, right? But a lot of the times what you'll see is the one that has the most volume also has really high keyword difficulty. It's really hard to rank for that keyword. So if, let's say Dispensary Northridge, has 100 volume, but the keyword difficulty was like a 90 out of 100. But weed delivery Northridge, okay, yes, it has 30% less volume, but the difficulty is 1 out of 100. Sometimes it just makes more sense to go for the less volume, but also less keyword difficult keyword, right? So this is kind of how you can make your decision. You can sort by difficulty. So for example, weed dispensary Canoga Park has 20 searches a month, but it's a 25 out of 100 keyword difficulty. So that's just like a terrible keyword to try to rank for. Not only is the volume really low, the difficulty is much higher than some of these other keywords, right? So the game you're really trying to play is like, what is the highest volume keyword or keywords that I could find that have the lowest keyword difficulty, right? That's kind of where you're trying to find that gap, and that's where you want to target. It'll also tell you the cost per click. Like if you were to advertise on Google Ads for Dispensary Northridge, it would cost you $1.90 every time somebody clicks on your ad, as well as the parent topic. If you're having trouble finding the keywords, you can search, you can filter, by service area or services. And basically, it just really helps you make up your mind. Like, for example, these keywords, we delivery Reseda, we delivery Tarzana, we dispensary Reseda, we delivery Porter Ranch, and more. They have 0 searches a month, right? So right out the gate, if you thought maybe you should try to rank for those keywords, just cross them out, right? No need to put in the effort, no need to put in all that energy or spend all that money ranking for all those keywords, right? So now you have like a visible chart, so you know which keywords you should rank for and why you should rank for them. That's step 1 done. Now you have to actually use these keywords and put it into place to try to rank on Google. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, like, whatever you're supposed to do on the platform that this video is on. And yeah, check out RevenueKit.com. Check out the free tool. If you have any questions, let me know. Till next time, I'll see you later. Peace.